Merry Christmas everyone, my name is Emma, I'm a brownie leader and today I'm going to be showing you how to make an eggless chocolate cake in a mug. Now before you start cooking, you need to make sure your hands are nice and clean. I have already done mine, so I shall wait for you to wash yours. Now, in order to make the cake, you are going to need a mug, preferably a large one like this. Doesn't have to be a Christmas one, but I love Christmas, that's why mine's Christmassy. You will also need plain flour. Now, if like me you have allergies, you can use alternatives. As you can see, I've got a gluten-free flour here. You will also need some milk. Again, I've got an alternative, but any milk will do. Cows or alternatives, that's absolutely fine. You will also need some olive oil, some hot chocolate powder. Doesn't have to be Galaxy, but that was just my choice. Some sugar, some baking powder, a tablespoon, a spoon to mix it with, and a plate to put it on in the microwave to avoid any spillages or messy microwaves. Because I don't think your mums and dads would be happy with a messy microwave. Now I'm just going to move my bits aside whilst I wait for you to get your bits. Now, first things first, what we need to do is add 4 tablespoons of flour into your mug. So, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nearly dropped that all over the floor. You now need 4 tablespoons of sugar. That would have made a big mess if I'd spilt that on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can tell this is going to be sweet with the amount of sugar we're putting in. You now need 2 tablespoons of your hot chocolate powder. Again, it doesn't have to be Galaxy, that was just my choice. 1, 2. And now we need 3 tablespoons of your milk. Just give it a little shake. 1, 2, whoops, 3. Now we need half a tablespoon of your olive oil. If you need a grown-up to help you, I'm sure they would be happy to help. There we go, like that. And finally, you need a pinch of your baking powder. Now I'm going to use my spoon because I don't want to get my fingers in there. Just a little bit like this in there, and that will help it to rise. And now you need to mix it all together inside of your mug. If you make a mess, don't worry, we can clean it up afterwards. Make sure it's all mixed together to make a nice, thick, gooey, chocolatey mix. Just make sure. Might take a little while to mix, but don't worry. Just means you'll have it all mixed together. Because sometimes the flour can get stuck in the edges of your mug, like mine. It's a bit of a difficult mug. That's it. And now what we need to do is pop your mug onto your plate. Now this bit you might need a grown-up's help for because you're going to use the microwave, and the microwave can make your plate and your mug very hot. Now, the recommended time to cook your mug cake for is 2 minutes. However, some microwaves may take longer to cook your mug, and some microwaves may take quicker to cook your mug. So, what I'm going to do is pop it in mine. Now, I know that my microwave takes a little bit longer because I've practiced this already. So I'm going to put mine in for 3 minutes. However, keep checking your mug cake every so often just to make sure, because you don't want to overcook it and you don't want to undercook it. And if you want, you can add some cream or some custard with your cake to make it extra yummy after it's ready. And now the waiting time begins. Just have a look, keep looking at your cake to make sure that it doesn't overcook or it isn't undercooked. Now, who's excited for Christmas? Because I know I am. I'm like a big child. I get very excited for Christmas. Has anybody been to see Santa yet? Or written a letter to Santa to tell him what they'd like for Christmas? Exciting. I know. I can't wait for Christmas. We've not got long now. Soon we'll be opening presents on Christmas Day. How exciting. Oh, I can see my cake is rising in the microwave. It's looking good and it sure smells good. Does yours smell good? Is yours looking good too? Now you have to be careful because I think your mummies and daddies or older brothers and sisters might want to have some. So be careful. I have to tell them it's all yours. And then hopefully you'll be able to use this recipe and you'll be able to show them how to make it. Oh, it's looking good. It's going to taste absolutely delicious. Now remember, when you're taking it out of the microwave, ask for a grown-up's help because the plate or the mug might be very hot. So you might even need some oven gloves just in case. But make sure you've got a grown-up's help. Nearly done. 1 minute to go. Now, whilst you're waiting, you can get another spoon ready to eat your cake with. But be careful, it might be a bit hot when it comes out of the microwave, so you might have to blow it. Oh, not long now. Nearly there. Exciting. Cannot wait. This is my pudding after my dinner. 20 seconds left, not long. Remember, keep checking yours because sometimes it might be cooking quicker than others. So make sure to keep checking yours every so often. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exciting. Now remember to ask for your grown-ups' help here because as you can see, it is a bit hot. Oh. Now that looks amazing. Now, I don't know if you can see, my mug is a bit hot. Oh, a little bit hot. But, as you can see there, that is what your cake is supposed to look like. Nice, gooey, chocolatey cake. Delicious.